What up, Salty crew, and welcome back to another video. And if you're new here, my name is Nicole, and today I'm going to teach you how to actually enjoy kale. Now, a lot of people love to hate kale because they've tried it in the past and they've literally wanted to vomit as soon as it touched their tongue. But it's probably because they haven't eaten it in a way that's actually delicious and enjoyable to eat. The thing with vegetables is you have to show them some love. If you don't prepare them correctly, chances are you're probably not gonna like the taste of them. So today I'm gonna break down how you can enjoy kale, all the different ways to prepare it and cook it so it's actually tasty. Now, for the love of God, whatever you do, do not just pluck kale right off its stem and just eat it straight up like that. You'll hate it forever, and anyone who likes to eat kale that way is a monster and you should never trust them. The first way to prepare kale so it's actually enjoyable is to massage it. That's right, people, if you want to eat it raw, a good rule of thumb is to massage it with a little bit of salt and lemon juice. And you want to clean it first, of course, rip off the leaves, add it to a bowl, add on your lemon juice and salt, and give it a nice massage for like 1 to 2 minutes, and this will soften up the leaves a lot. Because if you notice, leaves of kale are super hard and rough. But when you massage it with lemon juice and salt, it softens right up and it's much easier to eat. So after I massage it, I like to add on a creamy dressing. This could be anything. I have a whole video on creamy vegan dressings if you want to check that out. Any of those dressings would work well with kale, but if you don't have any dressings on hand, another great thing to do with raw kale is to add on some avocado and some soy sauce or Bragg's liquid aminos and a little bit of like seasoning. You could do chili powder, you could do cumin, whatever you want, and just massage that in there, and the avocado makes it really creamy, gives it a nice texture, and then you get the saltiness from the Bragg's liquid aminos, and it just has a really nice savory, creamy flavor. Another popular way to eat kale that I personally love, it's one of my favorite ways, is to saute it, or you can also braise it as well with a little bit of liquid. But what you do is you heat a skillet on your stove over like medium heat, and then add a little bit of olive oil and add in about 3 to 4 cloves of garlic. Your girl loves her garlic, okay? Saute the garlic for a couple of minutes and then add in the kale. And then after the kale is softened a little bit, I like to add in some nutritional yeast, which will give it a nice savory, kind of cheesy flavor. Then after a minute or so of cooking, I remove the pan from the heat and I finish it off with a squeeze of lemon juice, and that just really brightens everything up and really rounds out the flavor of everything. And then of course season with salt and pepper, and oh my gosh, this is like the quickest, easiest, honestly the most delicious way to eat kale in my opinion. And the final way to enjoy kale is to make them into kale chips. Now these made quite a splash back in the day, like 4 or 5 years ago. They were all the rage. I will say though, if you find them at the store, store-bought kale chips are from the devil. They are disgusting. I've never tried a brand that is actually good at all, so I'd recommend steering clear of those, but if you're making your own, they're very delicious. Now, I would recommend eating these the day that you make them, otherwise the texture just gets really weird, they're not crisp anymore, so I think these are best the day of, for sure. So these are really easy to do. All you have to do is peel your kale from the stem, and you can make your little chips about this size. You want to clean them with some water, dry them off really, really well. It's important that they are as dry as possible for this. Then you can season the kale with olive oil, salt, and pepper, spread it on a baking sheet, and bake them in the oven until they are crispy, and they are really so freaking good. They're salty, they're crispy. They're not like a substitute for a tortilla chip by any means, but they're really good. They're a crispy, salty, delightful little snack. Thank you guys so much for watching this week. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope it gave you some insight on how to enjoy this mysterious leafy vegetable. Be sure to check out my other recipe videos, and of course give this video a thumbs up because it helps more people see it in the YouTube algorithm. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe by hitting the little red subscribe button down below and hit the bell notification so you're notified every time I post a new video. And in the comments below, tell me your favorite way to eat kale, or even if you hate it. Take care of yourself this week, eat good food, and I will see you in the next one.
Diet Coke ain't good for for the soul. Give me that orange soda. Give me a grape like you see in the movies. Bubble to the top like a smoothie, you'll see. I'll do you like a 9 to 5.